Hi Gemini, welcome to your July Singles Love Tarot reading. So Gemini, we are looking at your energy and the energy around you, and we'll see what's going on for you as a single. Do keep in mind, I keep these readings open to past, present, or future. If you're looking for new love only, I'll be doing those a little bit later on the channel. And this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, male or female, cross watchers, heavy placements, general collective reading. We have the wisdom of the oracle here, so I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck, and then we will jump into your reading. But welcome in, Gemini. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. I've got to shut my AC off. All right, let's get you one more message. All right, Gemini, Singles Love Tarot reading for July. Flexible, we have 19, which is 10. It's, full circle, endings and new beginnings. Y, and we have 31, which is 4, which is stability and foundation. A change in the wind, 12, which is 3. 3 is, growth, expansion, building and rebuilding. And milk and honey. Rainbow for luck, growth, and expansion too. We have 51, which is 6, a very healing and balanced energy. I feel like here, Gemini, you're probably sensing there's a change coming for you in the wind, if it has not happened already. And you may be questioning why. Maybe you don't want this change, whatever this may be. It could be surrounding your home environment, your work environment, or just, your friends, your family, or something has happened and it's changing things and you're like, why, but it's requiring you to be flexible. I'm feeling like there's some sort of challenge right now that you're going through has caused change, will cause change, that the universe is, you're going to have to be flexible through this, as hard as it may be, but at the other end of this, you're going to have milk and honey, which is great, abundance, right? And comfort and prosperity. So let's see what's going on, Gemini. So I feel like this could be about new love, but we'll see. For some, I just heard that this may be one of the greatest challenges of your life to get through. But on the other side of it, you have the rainbow for luck, growth, and expansion, and milk and honey. It's all about enrichment and sweetness and prosperity and growth, expansion. So let's see, Gemini. So we have the Wheel of, what the heck is this called now? Wheel of the Year Tarot. So do your reading with this deck. Then at the end, we're going to close out with some numerology cards. So let's get your energy first. Hangman. I'm feeling, when I saw that, it's like, okay, just stop and take a breath, just pause. 7 of Swords, yeah. I don't think you're liking whatever's going on right now. King of Cups here. But, I think you're holding back a lot. That's also about having caring, compassion, energy, which I think it's hard. Yeah, Four of Pentacles kind of clarifying that. And then the Six of Pentacles, saying that balance is going to come. So I think you're doing your best right now to balance yourself out. You're holding back a lot and trying to have that caring, compassionate energy, right? So it could be not a great energy going on for you right now with the Seven of Swords. There could be lies, deceit, not a great energy, right? But it's like, okay, pause, stop, take a breather, right? Balance yourself out. And I know you probably said, well, where's this going into love? But we're looking at your energy first. So apparently, you're single, and I feel it's about new love. So it's telling me what you're going through right now and how love is going to come in for you. So keep that in mind. So I'm going to mention the signs that I see, Gemini. It could be signs of chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But we have Pisces, 2 cards of Pisces here. And we got thunderstorms going on right now, just coming in. So definitely there could be a stormy situation in your life right now. 2 of Pentacles. So things are going to calm down. 2 of Pentacles in reverse, meaning, feeling like things are up in the air, all over the place. In reverse, Things are going to start to get easier for you. You know, and it may change quickly, you know, and fast with the Two of Swords. And there may be somebody around you that all of a sudden is in your energy, but we have the Two of Cups here, where you may make a sudden, unexpected connection with somebody through whatever this challenge is, right? All right. So let's see, Gemini. Let's keep going. Taking a look at your energy. Your challenges don't last forever, but love can. I just heard that. All right, let's see. Eight of Pentacles, working hard. So you may be working a lot too on top of it, 2 jobs, whatever. You know, really trying to make things work out, working very hard. 5 of Pentacles, but you always feel like maybe sometimes you're lacking something or feeling a little bit lonely. But things are about to level up for you big time here with the Hierophant, which is a good energy. And Knight of Cups. And not only that, there's romance on the table too. Queen of Pentacles. So some of you may be getting like settlement money, feeling more stable and grounded and secure as well. Some of you may be about a settlement or something like that. Hierophant can be just about leveling up big time. Morals, traditions, values, standards, doing things the right way. Leadership, learning, growing, expanding. So I do see here that as things are leveling up for you and coming in more into balance, because you've been working hard and things definitely working out, feeling a little bit lonely. I feel like, you know, once you're starting to feel more stable, some sort of romance is coming into your life. So we're going to see how that's going to play out. So we have Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, King of Swords. Some of you could be divorced. It doesn't have to be, but sword people can be divorced, widowed, been through some things. We're still looking at your energy. But Empress is definitely in, you know, your power, knowing your value, worth. And then Knight of Wands, feeling more confident, strong, kind of energy, you know, and successful. 6 of Wands. To, you know, keep moving forward. So let's see how this Knight of Cups is coming into your life. Who are they? How is it going to happen? Because I feel like this is definitely about new love for you, Gemini. All right, so now we're going to look at the energy around you and see what's coming in for love for Gemini. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for Gemini? Let's see. Judgment. Ace of Swords reverse. Empress, there you are. It's the Empress again. 10 of Pentacles. Some of you, 9 of Swords, yeah, some stress is leaving your life and being more abundant and confident, you know. It's like the universe is sending you something here with the Judgment card, and you may not see it coming with the Ace of Swords reverse. Okay, so we have Judgment, which is Scorpio, Libra, Taurus. It could be about the next big decision that you make on how it affects the energy or, you know, the love coming into your life. Because it's not giving me a lot of clarity here about like how you're going to meet them, who this person is. There may be something you need to make a big decision on as well that you don't have a lot of clarity on. Now, the Empress can be Emperor or Empress. It doesn't matter. This could be a business owner, entrepreneur, leader in some sort of way. So this could be where you gain some sort of clarity through somebody of expertise that helps put aside your stress and worries. Could be about finances as well with the 10 of Pentacles here. But we're going to keep going so we get more clarity out of this. Let's see what's on the bottom. High Priestess. So definitely getting more clarity. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Oh, this is the Page of Cups. Yeah, they mislabeled. This says Prince, it should say Princess. Page of Cups and the Magician reverse. So some of you may not have met this person yet. So once you gain clarity on something and get some sort of like help or assistance, you know, there may be some romantic interest here with the Page of Cups. Oh, my lights are flashing. Hopefully the power don't go out. All right, Gemini. So let's keep going here. What else do we need to know for Gemini? What else do we need to know, Gemini? All right, so let's see, who is this person? What else do we need to know about this person? What else do we need to know? It's funny that it's storming out right now. We have the rainbow right here, so let's see. Emperor reverse. Now, we do have an Emperor and Empress here. 10 of Cups. Reverse, though. 5 of Wands. Tower. There's the big change. Magician. Reverse, though. So I feel like this big change has to happen first with the Tower. It could be happening right now. The Tower is usually right now for me before this can actually manifest. Now, we do have... Interesting that we have an Emperor reverse, 10 of Cups reverse. 5 of Wands about challenge. So this could be somebody who's gone through somewhat similar, something you've been through too, or something similar with the Emperor reverse and the 10 of Cups reverse. Let's see what's on the bottom. Knight of Wands, something taking off quickly. Fire, passion, success, victory. And the 5 of Swords, not great energy either. I did feel like through some sort of challenge that new love comes into your life. Now, the 5 of Wands is challenge. Unhappy time, 10 of Wands reverse. You know, the Emperor not feeling like I could take the lead or take charge of my life. And then, bam, a big change happens here with the Tower. Shock, change, revelation, surprise, shocking. And this has to happen first before something can manifest. So we're actually going to pull one more row, Gemini, and see if we can get more into this. And then we'll pull some numerology cards. But we have Aries, 2 kinds of Aries, and then Gemini, Virgo. All right, so let's see. For Gemini, so tell me more about this. But if it does resonate, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly appreciated. Tell me more about this for Gemini. Tell me more about this for Gemini. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune reverse is a little bit of a stuck energy. 6 of Cups. It has to do with the past. But there's shiny new beginning here with the Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Swords reverse. 10 of Swords reverse. I definitely feel like this is something to do with your past that you're trying to bring a close to. Because I get all this change and questioning this, requiring to be flexible. It's really, really hard. But through all this challenge, you have all this, I mean, you have the milk and honey right here and the Ace of Pentacles. Again, it could have to do with something with your past where it was very stuck energy, not a lot of clarity, something that was taking a long time to come to a close. But finally, it's happening, and now you have the Ace of Pentacles. Solid new beginning. Which you probably felt would never come, right? So we have Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Libra. It keeps wanting to repeat this message. So I think some of you may be on the verge of feel like giving up, like you know, I'm never going to get through this, and I'm feeling kind of lonely. I'm never going to find love again, all those kind of things. But I think what you really need to hear is that you're going to get through this, and through this some way, somehow, love is also going to show up for you as well. Could be someone helping you through this, so someone just out of nowhere. It's not giving me a lot of details about that. I don't know why. So someone really needs to hear the message right now that you're going to get through this, right? And your lonely days are almost over, because you have the rainbow here with milk and honey, which is, I think, the best card in this deck. 7 of Wands. So yeah, you're fighting a challenge, you know, boundaries, putting up healthy boundaries, and a struggle, yeah. So that keeps wanting to come out here. But you're going to be successful and get through this, definitely. And then you can move forward fearlessly with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles here. See, as you're coming out of this and be able to move forward fearlessly, something slowly is coming towards you regarding a stable, grounded kind of partnership. The Knight of Pentacles. And, you know, there's a lot of growth, expansion, building, and rebuilding here. And a King of Wands, which is a leadership kind of energy. This could be a business owner, entrepreneur, leader in some sort of way. Someone creative, artistic, intuitive, spiritual, charming, attractive, charismatic, right? Let's see. Yeah, exciting new beginning right here. But you have to get through this time right now with the Three of Swords, which is not great. And it may feel like a very toxic situation. But soon a new crossroads is going to come into your life with the Two of Wands. You can completely walk away from the situation that you're now in. It's been long and dragged out enough with the Death reverse. You know, as soon as it's going to all come clear that the worst is over, you know, and you're going to overcome this. Strong, courageous, brave. Here's the energetic reset, fresh new slate, start, new beginning. And the happiest card in the deck. So this is going to be a new connection that's going to be make you very happy, healing. You're worried about this, but I don't think you have to worry. Again, it's not giving me a lot of info, but that's just the way it is. So you're going to have to take this how it resonates. But anyway, Gemini, let's get you some numerology cards. Maybe we'll get more out of this deck. Everything you need to know is down below. All the links you need to everything you need to know about me, this channel, this reading, and my other 2 Timeless Tarot channels, if you do want to check those out. Yeah, look at that. Happy ending, there's the change, and relationship change. These fell out together, so we have 93, which is 12, which is 3, growth and expansion, 5, more change, 56, 11, when it reduced, 1s are about new beginnings. So I feel like this your relationship status as like being single definitely is going to change for you in the near future. Environment, yeah, 44 for stability, foundation. Definitely this is something regarding, I felt that something around your environment. So it could be having to do with your living situation, your work situation, career, or something like that. But all the changes are happening. Your happy ending is coming. And your single status is going to change to a relationship. Probably in the very near future, right? All right, Gemini. Well, that's what I have for you. So I do hope it did help and resonate. But again, everything you need is down below. I am wishing you the best. And I shall see you next time.